A new tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be creating the unban command and also potentially the timeout commands. To begin with, go over to your moderation folder which you created in the past video and create a class called unban command, and unban command, that's fine, just get rid of this unban command, and you want it to, and you want the unban command to extend implement slash and enter and implement all required methods. So yep, and also get options. So the name is going to be unban, description, used to unban a user. Unban a user. Is a specific guild? Nope, but is guild only? True. And our options are going to be list of option data, new option data, and in here option type, the user unban user underscore user, the user to unban, and this field is required. True. Similarly, just get rid of that, user and comma new option data, option type string. I always recommend having a string. Reason, the reason for unbanning the user. Just fix our spelling quick, and it's optional if you want this field to be required. I'm just gonna say it is, because you always want to know why someone unbans someone. Just start to see it. Yep. So in here we want to have get the user val var final. No, actually just say user to unban equals event dot get option, and this is going to be user, and this is option mapping. Basically this is what option mapping or option type is, but it's called option mapping when you're trying to get from the slash command. Option mapping, get as user. And now we also want the reason string. Reason, if you are making optional, you might want to check if it's null or not, but there's no need because mine's not going to be null. So option reason option mapping get a string there. And now we also want to get the one who's performing the command, so make sure it's gonna always be a member. Just say person who's unbanning. Command performer equals event dot get member. I spelled that wrong. Performer. That's fine. Also we need the bot. The bot will also be a member. Equals bot equals event dot get guild dot get self member. Self member might be null, so that's why just separate here, so that's fine. And in here just write in here bot is null. So once you've done that, now we need to, as per the previous command, we checked for permissions. So in order to do that, this time we don't need to check if it's a user or check if it's a member or user, because you can't unban a member because they're not in the guild. So we don't need to check that part. So just so check for right perms, and in here we just need the command performer and the bot. Just create a method, private void check for perms, as we did here. We created a check for perms. If it didn't work, it returned. So just get here. We also need the event just to be able to check event, just add all the parameters. Actually, just get rid of that. In here, you can just copy what you did last time. Just get this, and then command runner. Command runner sounds better. Command runner has permissions. Have permission. Unban. I think it's just there's no specific permission for unbanning members, so you'd have the same permission if for banning and unbanning, so just be ban members. You cannot, just make sure to change that. You cannot unban members. I cannot unban members. The perm, so that's fine. And yep, so that's fine. We also need to check if the user is banned. Check if user is banned. Now get rid of this, get the user to ban, and event because we need the guild. Create that method. Create down here, and just guild equal event or guild. I'll get guild ban. I'm pretty sure retrieve ban list dot retrieve ban, and that basically checks that assume user ban if you wish to on user basically check if the user is banned or not. I assume. Check. Retrieve the ban if you wish to ban users either caused by return, include the following: the ban list cannot be fetched due to, or either ban removed for or did not take place. I don't know. Just get the full ban list. So list. 1 second. Banned users equals guild dot get retrieve a ban list. Oh, that's a reset action. Just get no list and just import that. It says that may produce, so I'll do that, and in here say final list is null. And now once we do that, we should check if it contains the user to ban. If banned user contains does not have doesn't seem to be contains and public sign find ban within reason, or okay, ban for each async or okay, one sec. Banned users for each async, and this ban is the banned user. So if ban dot get user equals user to unban, yep. That's if it doesn't. No, that's for each, so no way to stream the any match. Yep, that's bad. Let's get rid of that and just say B. So I assume B is gonna meet the guild ban. If my any match is B dot you get user equals user to unban. If it is not, now we just return. Yep. Oh, what seems the issue here? Okay. There. If none of the matches returned, actually, yep, we could just use a boolean here. Return false. Oh no, actually, instead of return, just event dot reply. The user who you tried to unban is not banned at the current moment. Not banned is not banned, and just return as an informal, because that's what you do with error messages, and just queue it. That's fine. Actually, you don't really return need to. That's fine. Go with that. So now we check if the user is banned and it should correct right terms. Okay. One second. So just doing that. Just copy that and then do that here. Oops. Let's get update the record. This is better to check if the user is not null or not, because it just throw an error there null, and just write command runner is null. So that's fine. So now we can actually perform the command. So event we want to use event dot get guild. Actually, just instead of actually just creating a guild each time, just create guild, and the guild 1 second. So just do actually get rid of that. Just do no. We still need to check. Just get guild. So just do this instead. And instead of event, I mean just leave the event, but add a separate guild. Add the guild second problem guild there. So that's fine. Do we use a guild anymore? Nope. So guild, yes, fine. So guild dot unban and the user to ban dot use to unban dot that's fine, and then dot reason and dot q, and once success s want to send a message, actually just s event dot reply the user has been successfully unbanned, and just fix this. Can we just make this as informal, set informal true and dot q. That's fine. Just fix the spelling mistakes. Successfully unbanned. And so that's the success. What's the issue here? And I used ban, no need. You can also check for failures, but actually, what's the s parameter? It's a void. Actually, what's the issue here, man? Unbanned. We could check for failures. Yeah, that'd be good. So just here, F for failures. If you less, yep. Event the reply failed to unban the user, and just set that as informal true. Set informal true, and a q and a comma here, and that's fine. So go back to unban command and see we've only done it for successful here. You might wish to change this and do it for do it for add a comma and do it for failures. So F, and just copy this, fail to ban the user, and just change this to S to make succinct. Yep. So we've done that. So now if we run the command, the unban command should appear if it all goes well. So run the bot. Alright, yep, I figured out the issue. So the issue is we need to match the user ID because a problem was matching the exact object. So so now instead of doing the actual just user, do get user ID, get the ID and equals the user to man, because we can't just compare the user because there might be a change in the data. So just compare the IDs together and just create an if statement, and it should successfully work. So let's ban someone, for example, /ban ban and reason test. So we've successfully banned. Now let's unban them. Slash unban user ID test. As you can see, the command has successfully worked. So that's it for today's episode. Unfortunately, there's no time to do the timeout command, but hope you had a great episode and you've understood it. And if you have any help, write in the comment section below, and feel free to donate if you have a chance. Peace out.